Hello everybody, Bjorn Kunzel here, and today I'm here to share with you exactly what eXp is, how the business model works, how it differs to that of a traditional real estate agency, and the benefits that it has to you as a real estate agent. So basically, let's get stuck straight into it. As we all know, in 2020, the business world changed forever. COVID made businesses have to adapt. With shutdowns and lockdowns, several businesses went bust and broke. And office space has really become something of the past with people working from home. So we all know that technology can help reduce costs, and traditional business models are moving to online and cloud-based. There are a lot of disruptive models out there and disruptive technology which will change the scope of business forever, and it's no different for real estate. So can you imagine being in the garage when Netflix, Amazon, Uber, Spotify, online banking were about to be released? If you knew that there was a Netflix coming and you owned a Blockbuster store, what would you do with that Blockbuster store? Would you keep it, or would you sell it and invest in Netflix? Think about that for a very good reason. What Westfield used to be, now Amazon is online. What Blockbuster used to be, Netflix, Disney Plus, streaming services are online. Traditional real estate brokerages, where you have an office and bricks and mortar, are very costly, very expensive, which is why agents are only remunerated with around about a 50 or 60% commission split. Minus a franchise fee and minus superannuation, quite often agents find themselves from a $10,000 commission only taking home $4,000 or $5,000. The eXp model is going to revolutionize that and give you the opportunity to take home every single cent. But I'll get to that in the future. Stay tuned. You can see that Netflix and Blockbuster used to be absolutely humongous. Blockbuster had the opportunity to purchase Netflix and refused. Blockbuster went bankrupt after 2012, and Netflix is now worth over $8 billion. I'm showing this because it's important to understand that cloud-based businesses are the way of the future. Imagine being the garage at Apple, Google, Amazon. Big things have all had small beginnings, and eXp is no different. However, we now have over 42,000 agents worldwide, and we are the fastest growing real estate company in the world with over 100 agents in Australia so far. There's a proof of concept, it's a proven model, and the model is growing, and we are adding agents on a daily basis. But why? Well, we're a stock listed company. We trade on the NASDAQ. Back when I joined the company, shares were trading at about $14. They are now trading at over $100. You'll see here it says January 2021. Well, we've just ticked over into the 1st of February, and the share price is now sitting at about $109. So you can have ownership in the company, and we give shares to agents in the company upon reaching certain milestones, and I'll get to that later on also. So you need to understand that changing the real estate industry forever, it's already here. Traditional real estate models have costly overheads, franchise fees, huge subscription fees, rent, desk fees, cost of staff, staff issues, and no systems. Locally confined, you're chained to the business and the area. It's a small referral network. It's inconsistent growth initiatives. There's minimal opportunities for ownership in the business, and you have limited technology and support with some or no ongoing training. Now, eXp, on the other hand, is a cloud-based technology. We're a disruptive model, but we are not disruptive to the consumer. We are disrupting in an agent-centric level. So we are not targeting the consumer. We are doing exactly what everyone else does in real estate, but we are targeting agents. We're giving agents more. We're giving agents ownership. We're giving agents over 50 hours of live training a week. Agents can have low overheads. They can work from anywhere in the world. We have amazing commission splits, 70 to 100%, with zero franchise fees. We have real-time technical support, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in eXp world. And we also have international possibilities and collaboration with agents around the world, with 42,000 agents worldwide, and powerful equity options, revenue share and stock options. We're in multiple countries and we're expanding. And all real estate agents can now have amazingly low overheads, amazing commission splits, flexibility to work from home, support, be your own boss, low risk business model, a relocatable business, multiple streams of income, a solid career path. You can build a team with no fear of losing them to a checkbook. You can create passive income, equity shares in the company, a vision, training, a retirement plan, an exit strategy, and a place to call home. Why would you want to work in real estate in 2021 and beyond in any other format or any other way? So let's get into the tools. For starters, there is zero trust accounting that you need to do. You don't need a trust account for sales at all. You don't have to have a trust account in any way, shape, or form. You can be a sole trader, a commission-only sales agent, or you can run under your own RLA as a PTY LTD. But you do not have to follow up solicitors for disbursements, and you do not need to run a trust account no matter which way you join the model, because eXp do all of that for you. So no more audits. We get RP data subscription included as an eXp agent. We also get Agent Box included as our CRM, which is the #1 CRM in Australia. It is very easy to use, it is very clean, and it is very simple, and it is a good lead generation tool. We also tie into G Suite, Agent Point, REI Forms Live or REA Forms. We get all these subscriptions included. Core Logic, Office 365, Proposal Point, which is an optional extra, Listing Logic, which is an optional extra, Campaign Track, optional extra, eXp Australia website, and we get our REA and our domain subscriptions included. Okay, so it says some things there in the yellow section on my screen. If you want to learn more about that, have a look at that, and that'll go through those extra additional costs, which are extremely minimal. I, for one, have plugged in ActivePipe, and I use Listing Logic for all of my properties to be advertised on social media. Now, the Listing Logic, it is a social media platform which you have access to where they can automatically promote your properties on social media. Proposal Point is a digital listing presentation which you can opt in for as well. Campaign Track will handle all of your campaign management for all of your marketing automatically if you wish to use it. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. You can be eXp branded, or you can be co-branded, or you can have your own individual branding. The choice is yours. You can see some of our marketing brands there as an example. You've got Kay and Burton in association with eXp Australia. That could be Joe Blogs, whatever your name is, in association with eXp Australia, or you can just run as eXp like we have chosen to do at Team eXp South Australia, which is myself, Chris Jansen, and Mike Lowry as of February 1st, 2021. Here is some of the examples of some of the branding that we can do. You can see some of my sold stickers, which I'm able to promote myself on there. You see we have large agent photos as opposed to small agent photos, which you're used to. And you can wrap your car. We have fantastic pre-templated marketing that you can copy and paste. Or if you want to run your own branding, you can do so yourself as well. We have flag options. We have all the marketing basically that you need, business cards, everything that you're used to. And if you want an office, we also have access to eXp Regus offices with over 3,000 locations around the world. And we get access to be able to use that space for a couple of hours a day, if required, for free. But hey, we all know when you meet a client, you meet them at their property, you meet them at a cafe. You don't go to meet them at an office. The days of an office are over. So this is the nitty gritty. Let me get into how eXp actually works. You can apply to join online, or you can give me a call and I'll run you through it. But this is what your membership includes. A one-off setup fee of $199 plus GST, which includes getting professional photos taken, business cards printed, and you get set up on all tech platforms. There's a monthly service fee of $199 ongoing plus GST, so $220 roughly, which includes RP data, Agent Box, all of your portals, realestate.com domain, your tech platform, eXp University, eXp World, all training and support, 24/7 technical support as well. And that's all free included in that monthly service fee. Now, here in South Australia, we charge a service transaction fee of $275, including GST, and we simply on-charge that to the client. So you don't have to worry about paying that because the client's going to pay that for you. So this is how it works. For the first $100,000 of commission that you write in a year, you're on a 70-30 split, meaning you retain 70% and the company keeps 30%. And this resets every anniversary year. Now, this is where it gets exciting. After you cap, after you've done $100,000 in gross commission income, you keep $70,000 and you pay $30,000 to eXp. So that's the 70-30 split. After that, you keep absolutely every cent that you generate thereafter. And it resets every single year. So right now, I've capped, I've done over 20 sales, which means that I've not only been awarded with 100% commission split, But now we come over to part two, the shares. Because I've capped, which means I've done 100,000 in gross commission sales, which is extremely easy to do. Any agent in Australia should be writing easily 200 to 250. Okay, and if you're with eXp and you're writing 200 to 250, we'll show you how to write 400. But anyway, we'll get to that later on. If you've done 100,000 in gross commission income and 20 transactions, you become what's called an icon agent. I've been announced as Australia's first eXp icon agent, and you can apply to have 30,000 back in shares. What they do when you reach an icon agent after completing 20 transactions is they give you $17,500 in company shares for free. Now, they come with a golden handcuff, and that is that you can't touch these shares for 3 years. But looking at the share price, it in 3 years' time will be worth a lot more than $17,500. Now, once you reach icon and you participate in training and you help promote eXp, you'll also be awarded with another $7,500 worth of shares for simply promoting the company and helping your fellow agents to reach their goals. So you're looking at $17,500 plus another $7,500 just for doing 20 sales, 100,000 in gross commission income, and helping your fellow agents. If you attend the 2 seminars, which we have, which are usually in the United States, in Las Vegas or in Miami each year, and of course, they've been held online the last year because of COVID, you're awarded $2,500 of shares with no vesting period for attending those particular events. So this year alone, I'm going to receive close to $25,000 in company shares simply for doing 20 sales, 100,000 in gross commission income, plus I'll be awarded with 100% commission split. No one else in the business rewards their agents with this. There are further share opportunities. What I do is I buy in with the agent equity program, which means I salary sacrifice 5% of my wages each and every pay to buy shares at a 10% discount. Now, I've been doing this in the last 6 months that I've been with eXp. I bought $3,500 worth of shares, which are now worth over $10,000. So I have tripled my money just in shares in the equity program. Plus, you get gifted shares. Now, on top of what I just mentioned with the $17,500 and the $7,500, you earn shares on your first transaction. So when you do your first transaction, you get $300 worth of shares. When you fully cap, reaching 100,000 in gross commission income, you get another $600 worth of shares. And when you sponsor an agent and they close their first sale, you get another $600 worth of shares. So my eXp, we have the technology platforms, eXp World, eXp Realty, eXp Education, eXp Expressway, so you can keep track of everything. But let's look at the dollars and cents. This is the most important slide that I'm going to show you. This is the most important reason why, if you're working for a franchise or an independent and you're paying 50%, 30%, even 20% to the company, this is why you want to leave and join eXp. So let's have a look at the numbers. Let's say you're writing $200,000 a year. On a 70-30 split with a $100,000 cap, you would have only paid $30,000 into the business, which means you would have earned $170,000 with the eXp model. If you're currently on a 50-50 cap, meaning your business takes 50% and you get 50%, you're going to be left with $100,000. So eXp is $70,000 better off to you straight away. If you're on a 60-40 split, which is one of the highest I've heard of here in South Australia, you're only going to be taking home $120,000 and giving an extra $80,000 to your principal. And if you're on an 80-20 split, which is what I was on personally before I left to join eXp, you're going to keep $160,000 and pay $40,000 to the business. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. If we have a look at a $100,000 gross commission agent, you're going to earn $70,000 with eXp. With anyone else, you're only going to earn 50 grand because no one's going to pay a $100,000 gross commission agent a 60% or an 80% commission split, or even a 70%. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Let's say you're writing 500,000 or close to, like I am. All I pay is $30,000 to eXp every year, and I will earn $470,000. If you're on a 50-50 commission split working at a franchise, that's going to be equate to $250,000 in wages. So you can stay where you are, write 500,000 with staff and overheads and needing to have personal assistants and pay for admin support and pay for franchise fees and maybe be lucky to earn 250,000, or you can come to eXp, do the same figures and earn 470. Now, for $1 million performers out there, this is an absolute no-brainer. If you're writing $1 million and you're working with a franchise and you're not on a 100% commission split, I don't know what you're doing. That's the politest way that I can say this. I do not know what you are doing. If you're writing $1 million at eXp, you're going to earn 970,000. I know there are agents here in South Australia, and I will not name names, that have got teams of 4 or 5 people that are doing $1 million a year, whereas I'm doing $500,000 by myself with no support from any personal assistant whatsoever, and I'll earn 470. $1 million agent will earn maybe $500,000 or $600,000 because most of you are on a 60% commission split. So let's say you earn $600,000. You still have to pay your staff from that. Now, if you've got 3 or 4 staff, I'm sure that they're not working for anything less than 80 grand a year. You do the maths. Write $1 million with eXp and keep 970 minus your staffing costs, or write $1 million where you are and keep 600 minus your staffing costs. This slide really needs to be studied because this is where eXp exceeds all expectations. Now, most other companies, when you get awarded status for doing a certain amount of sales, you get a nice bit of paper or a nice trophy. Hey, we get a nice trophy as well for reaching Icon, which is only 20 sales and $100,000 in gross commission income, but they also give us a reward of up to $30,000 in company shares. You be the choice. Do you want a bit of paper and a pat on the back, or do you want $30,000 in company shares from a publicly listed company that's the fastest and most rapidly expanding real estate network in the world? Make up your mind, guys. eXp has core values: service, sustainability, collaboration with agents is the biggest one that I've found. Transparency, everything is black and white. We are high with our integrity. Innovation, agile, fun. We have a lot of fun and it's all about community. But the most important thing about what I've found with the core values, collaboration. The way that we work together as agents, all helping each other, I've never experienced it anywhere before in my life. We have a revenue share program as well, where you can earn a recurring income from referring other agents to eXp. So if I sponsored you into eXp, I would train you up, I would be here for you to support you, and I would also receive a very small portion of your $30,000 that you pay to eXp every single year, simply for helping you with your real estate career. So how does it work? If somebody joins eXp, you're paid 3.5% of their commission to a maximum of $3,500 per year out of the $30,000 that the agent pays to eXp. eXp give away 50% of all their revenue to the agents in this revenue share model. It is multi-level marketing, so you need to understand this. It's not a dirty word. It's definitely 100% not a pyramid scheme. I repeat, this is not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal and pyramid schemes have no product for their service. This is simply selling real estate like we always do, being your own boss with 100% commission, being awarded with company shares, collaborating with other agents, a low annual cost of just over $2,600 odd a year for all of your tech platforms, and you get to retain everything, 70% for the first 100K, 100% of everything after that. So all that happens is that instead of eXp advertising, when we bring another agent into eXp, we're awarded with a small percentage to say thank you. So anybody that you have, let's say this is you, and let's say you introduce eXp to 5 people. Of the $30,000 that they pay into eXp each year, which is their 30% of their first $100,000 in gross commission income, eXp will give you $3,500 to say thank you for introducing those people to the company. If you introduce 10 people, then it opens up the people that they've introduced. If you introduce 15 people, it introduces 3 levels, and so on and so forth. If you introduce up to 40 people on your front line, you can unlock 7 levels of agents. There are agents in the United States that are on hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for simply selling real estate and bettering other people's lives through introducing them to the eXp model. This is the smartest model I've ever seen in my life. The revenue share takes a little bit to get your head around, but trust me, it works. I'm living it. I'm receiving it. I'm experiencing it. It is not a pyramid scheme. It is not Tupperware. It is not Kayani. No disrespect to any of those companies. We are selling real estate. And I am rewarded by eXp for everybody that joins eXp. And I sponsor people into eXp, and I train you up in eXp, and I get you to a point where you're writing $500,000 in gross commission income on your own also. So if you see an example, if you've got 5 people on your tier 1, then you're going to get paid $3,500 for all of those people. And also you're going to get paid for the people that they bring on. If you bring on 10 people, then you're going to get paid for level 3. If you bring on 15 people, level 4, and so on and so forth. So Lisa B is my team leader. We have an eXp Explained every Wednesday at 10 a.m. If you'd like to be on that, then get in touch with me. But for now, this is Bjorn Kunzel from eXp Australia, just offering you what I see is the best real estate model that I've ever seen, a company which has changed my life and changed that of my family's. If you would like to know more, contact me on 0404 164 447. I'll put my details up here, but you can contact me anytime, and I would love to sponsor you into the company and show you how you can stop making somebody else rich and start living your own boss, your own way, your own real estate dream, the career that I've been searching for 13 years today. If eXp was around when I started 13 years ago, I would have jumped straight in, because I've been looking for this for a long, long time, and it's finally here. Thanks, guys, and thank you for watching eXp Explained.